Hello, welcome to this edition of For Pet's Sake. I'm Missy Tuttle. On today's show, we'll learn how the Tallahassee Leon Community Animal Service Center was chosen as a destination for a very special international guest. And we'll see some furry friends find some forever homes from the Feline Frenzy cat adoption event. But first, let's pounce on over and see how the day went at a recent low-cost rabies clinic.
We're out here at Jake Gaither today to try to get low-cost rabies shots and ID tags for animals in the community. We're especially trying to focus on the cats because we have so many cats come into the shelter that are not reclaimed. We have more cats come in, we have fewer reclaimed and fewer that are go to a rescue group because most rescues will only take dogs. They're free, you can come in, get your pet's name and phone number on there. If a cat has an ID tag, animal control will return them directly to their homes, or neighbors will find them, see the phone number, the address, call, and return the cat right there, and he never comes to the shelter.
Thank you.
Today I have with me my 3 cats, Trouble, Sweetie, and Munko. I love you. We adore our cats. They're very much like our family, and anything we can do, kind of like our kids, you know, we get the vaccines done to make sure that they stay safe and healthy.
Trouble comes out first. Yeah,
Go
you're looking for
figure.
Trouble. How old is she?
They're, I guess, a year and a half,
Okay.
something like that.
My name's Kathleen Cavell. I'm a local veterinarian at Northwood Animal Hospital, and I volunteered today to come out and help vaccinate our pets at this vaccine clinic.
Oh, good job. You didn't even care about
I was working with the cats today, which is an area of focus that we really want to work on because a lot of people don't realize the preventative care needed for cats. And they don't realize that they can be exposed to rabies. Even indoor-only cats can get that through bats that get in the home or cats who escape unexpectedly. So we were sure to educate people on that, as well as some of the other health concerns that cats may have, like heartworm disease that they can get through mosquito bites, and fleas and other respiratory infections that they may not know they need to get boosted.
Thank you, Dr. Cavell. You're welcome. Take care.
Our feline community is one that, as a veterinary profession, we are trying to bring a lot of attention to because the numbers of cats who are making it in for annual exams and for vaccines are lower than the canine population. So we have a lot of trouble getting the word out to people that cats get diseases and conditions that need to be treated and also need a lot of preventative care just the same as dogs do. A lot of people think their cat, they can just basically leave them at home and they don't go outside, so they don't need to do anything with them. But in reality, cats have a lot of issues that need to be addressed, dental disease as well as some internal medicine problems. So we definitely want to get the message across that cats need preventative care too. They need annual or semi-annual exams too, and they need all the same care as we give our dogs.
You didn't even care about that.
Good job. In you go.
Well, I think cats get overlooked. The dogs get all the focus on going to the animal shelters and worrying more about them having their tags, but cats are outdoors too and they can get lost, and they can also get exposed to a lot of the animals like skunks that carry rabies, and even small animals we don't think of they might eat could have rabies.
Rabies we recommend even our indoor cats because they can get that through things like bats, which can get inside, and for outdoor kitties especially, we have tons of raccoons here.
I have a lot of animals, they're all rescues. I've got 5 cats here today, and I thought it was really important to keep their rabies current. They're outdoor animals, and I have a little one, so he picks them up and handles them, and I didn't, if he were to get scratched and they were to happen to have rabies, he'd be in danger of getting sick.
Didn't even care about that pose. That's it. Okay, you guys.
I have my kitty, Peanut. She's a domestic shorthair, and we're getting rabies shots. It's very important for cat owners to get rabies shots for their animals because of the amount of time and the amount of other interactions that they have outdoors, and that there might be other animals out there that have rabies. And so if you don't have a rabies shot for your cat, they could become infected and you have to put them down. And so that's really sad. And so that's why I'm getting a rabies shot.
Does he go outside or does he go indoors? Oh, good.
I've seen a lot of raccoons, and my cats are inside cats, but still you have that chance that they may get out and get lost.
There you go.
Mine are all inside, but there's always that possibility that they could get in a fight with an animal if they get lost, and it may take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to find them. So while they're out there, you need to know that they're protected from the, your wild animals.
In the state of Florida, your cats, dogs, and ferrets are required to be vaccinated against rabies. And in the city, we have a city code that actually requires that your cat or dog display the rabies tag at all times. So when we're out enforcing those ordinances and state statutes, we want to create opportunities for people to be compliant. And so the rabies clinics is all about creating avenues for our citizens to protect their pets and in turn protect their family and to become compliant with the rabies vaccination requirements.
Okay, great. So this is their tag and certificate for each dog. The number on the tag will match the number on the certificate, and that way you'll be able to match it up with the right dog. There's one for each dog. They need to wear those on their collars at all times. And then this is our contact information in case you lose their tag or certificate and need an extra. We'll be able to help you do that.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Thanks a lot for coming out today.
All right. Thank you.
We as vets are really happy to be able to come out here with the service they provide for free with donations to make sure that we can care for those animals in the community that aren't being tended to with all their medical needs. We saw a lot of cats today. I'm not sure what our final count was, but definitely kept it going pretty smoothly, so we were happy with the turnout. And we talked to cat owners about a lot of different topics today, so we were able to educate a lot of people that didn't know anything about heartworm disease in cats, got to talk to them about other vaccines, about how to help care for cats both indoors and outdoors, vaccines and other diseases they can be exposed to like leukemia. Talked to them about microchipping and about rabies tags as well as ID tags, trying to get more cats home and keep them out of the shelter. So we were lucky to be able to educate a lot of people today.
Oh, I've been very impressed with Tallahassee's animal services in Leon County. We've just moved here from out of state, and the services here are far better, I think, we're finding, and the people are really friendly. Everybody's been very, very helpful and informative.
These clinics are very important to the community because a lot of people have transportation issues or financial issues, and they just simply can't get their cats or dogs into a veterinarian. So when we go out into the community like this, we can hit the local neighborhoods. Our animal control officers who patrol these areas go around and pass the word on these clinics that are coming up so people know. And I see a lot of repeat business here. I've been doing these for several years now, and I'll see people come, every year. They're walking in their neighborhood, bringing their pets back in, so we're real happy to see that.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Maybe you should go to your shelter and get a mature dog who will make your blues disappear. How's that for tricks? I got picked. Wow. I'm afraid to open my eyes. I'm afraid yesterday was all a dream. And I'll wake up and still be in the shelter. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to For Pet's Sake. The Tallahassee Leon Community Animal Service Center recently had the honor to welcome a special guest from overseas. Let's see who and why.
I am Dr. Bernard Nakanwaji from Uganda. I work with the Kampala Veterinary Surgery. I offer veterinary services. 80% of the time we see dogs and cats, but we also see other farm animals like cows, goats, pigs, sheep. I'm working with Dr. Rachel Button at the Leon Community Animal Control Center. We have been doing spay neuters, checking out animals that need particular attention.
We were really excited to have a veterinarian visit with us from Uganda. It was through a program with Humane Society International that was specifically designed to provide opportunities for veterinarians from foreign countries to come over to spend time with shelter veterinarians in the United States to learn about spay and neuter surgery, about disease control in animal shelters, and different protocols that might be helpful for them to take back to their home countries. Berna was with us for about a week, and she had a really busy week. We had the opportunity to spend some time in surgery with her to show her some new techniques that could improve her efficiency and safety for surgery.
Wow, you're almost done. You're pretty fast at this.
Thank you. We're gonna do the cat spay together so that I can teach her to do a pedicle tie, which is a procedure where you actually tie off the vessels going to the ovary on themselves instead of using suture. So I'll do the first side, and then I'll let you do the tie on the second side.
It makes it more efficient, it makes it quicker, it limits the surgery time that the cat spends under anesthesia. At the same time, you introduce less foreign body. I know how to do spays, but allowing me to do spays here after I had observed her also allowed me to put into practice the things that she has taught me, so that I get to internalize it better and be able to apply it when I go back home.
She also had an opportunity to spend some time with one of our animal control officers to get out into the field and to see the interaction with the citizens, as well as some of the animal cases firsthand that our officers deal with.
That's the one other great thing they have here at the shelter, is that they have the animal control department, which that is something we don't have back home there. The first stop was with a lady who had 2 dogs. She wasn't able to take care of all the 2, so she gave up one to the animal control, to the shelter, to get adopted, and then she was also given some food to facilitate her taking care of the other dog. So if this lady was willing to take care of this dog, but she really was not in position, and then she's assisted that way with a bag of food, I thought that was really a very good program with the shelter. That way the animals stay in the community, they are taken care of there, instead of taking up space at the shelter. I think it's a good way of handling that situation.
Animal control to AS3. Can you copy a 74 kittens in a box?
The box of kittens was we found. I think they were given a call from a timber company. They are quite near a woodland, so there were some kittens that were abandoned, or I don't know. Somehow the mother was not in the vicinity.
Put them in our foster program. After a few weeks, then they could get adopted.
I thought it was a great service that they do, because if the animal rescue can come quickly, take them, find good homes for them, it's a great service for the community. Yeah, I was so impressed by that.
When Berna mentioned that she had an interest in exotic animal medicine, I arranged for her to spend some time with a colleague of mine, Dr. Katie Cavell at Northwood Animal Hospital.
Nice to meet you.
She was able to spend an afternoon shadowing Dr. Cavell and seeing some of her exotic patients with her. She also had an opportunity to see some of the high-tech equipment that they have, something that's not very common for veterinarians to have access to back in Uganda.
It only takes about 5 minutes and it checks red, white cells, platelets, etc.
They have got a laboratory there. They can do the hematology, the blood chemistry, they can do the imaging, so both the ultrasound, the x-ray. So you are able to assess a case quickly, come to a diagnosis and give in-time treatment.
So we have our pharmacy here and we have a lot of different medications.
They also have good drugs that assist in the treatment, in the control of diseases. So that is also another challenge we have back home, is that we don't have readily available animal drugs.
Here's what heartworms look like.
Heartworm infection is not a common problem in Berna's part of Africa, so she was amazed to hear that there's a parasitic worm living in the heart and lungs of dogs that we deal with here in Tallahassee.
So you don't see a lot of heartworm?
No, we have seen a few cases from dogs that have come from outside Uganda.
Okay.
She actually had the opportunity to see some samples that had been surgically removed from a dog, and she was just blown away by the parasitic heartworms that we have to deal with here.
Yeah.
Getting in there.
Hi, sweetie.
I don't know the last time they were even here.
Yeah, in December, I think.
Okay,
Yep,
December.
yep.
We got to see the exotic pets. There was a guinea pig. So those are animals that I rarely handle. It's not an indigenous species where I come from. So working with Dr. Kate there, I got to learn more about guinea pigs.
Do a recheck. Otherwise, they get a clean bill of health. So
All right.
get their stomach
Thank you
in.
very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Take
Appreciate
care.
it.
Yes.
Thank you.
One of the reasons that we were so excited to be able to host Berna was not just to share what we do at work, but also to get to meet a veterinarian from another country. And we really enjoyed interacting with her on a personal level.
The team at the clinic, Dr. Bato, the technicians, they took me out to lunch. We spent some time together, ate together, talked more about where I come from, the culture, and also what they do here, or how they came to Florida. So that was more like I got to be more, friendly, kind of, to them.
Berna's visit with us was a very positive experience for all of us. Not only did she learn a lot from us, but we really feel that we learned a lot from her. And her time with us reminded us of our role in the global community and how important it is to reach out and make ties with colleagues around the world and to share what we know with them and to learn what we can from them as well.
I just want to thank you and also thank the community here and the team at the shelter for allowing me to work with them, learn from them, and taking care of me.
Severe weather can destroy a home in seconds. There's no time to think, only time to act. Have a kit so you're ready for any emergency. Develop a plan for what you and your family will do before disaster strikes, and stay informed during severe weather any way you can. It can be the difference between losing your possessions and losing your life. Just ask the owners of this house. Visit Ready.gov for ways to prepare your family for emergencies.
Going shopping can be fun for you, but deadly for your pets. Never leave a pet unattended in a car, even for a few minutes. A partially opened window does not provide enough cool air to keep your pet safe. On warm days, it can take only a few minutes for the temperature to rise above 100 degrees in your car. If you see a pet in a closed car, call the City of Tallahassee's Animal Control at 891-2950, describing the pet, the car, and the car's exact location so you can get help.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's check in with our producer, Wade Bishop, who's hanging out with 75 cats for some furry feline fun.
Thanks, Missy. We're down here at the Tallahassee Mall with the Feline Frenzy, trying to help people find their perfect pet. What are you doing here? Aren't you in the wrong spot? Either way, we're all having fun. Let's go in and take a look.
This is a cat adoption event. It's a partnership event between the Tallahassee Animal Service Center and Leon County Humane Society. We all brought our adoptable cats out here to the Tallahassee Mall. We have about 70 cats here today, and we hope to have them all adopted. And the cat is fully vaccinated, spayed or neutered, comes with a microchip, a rabies tag, an ID tag, a bag of food, and a plastic cat carrier that you can use in the future to carry your cat to the vet.
We have a lot of great volunteers today, so we probably have about 100 people on site from the different organizations. Traffic has been fantastic, and the energy is really focused on the animals. We have every breed and color you could imagine. With 75 cats, we have the typical orange and whites, we have black and whites. We also have lots of tabbies. This is Fiona. She's really a sweet girl looking for a home today as well.
The little Siamese. He's eating the box right now.
We're hoping to raise awareness this way of our overpopulation of cats. And also, when we come to these events, sometimes people don't want to come into the shelter and see all the animals, but you know, they're here in the mall and they'd like a cat, and voila, we can set them up.
Everyone helped us out really, really good. It was wonderful.
Very helpful. Very, very nice people here. It's good what they're doing.
Initially came here to get just one kitten, but we kind of fell in love with two, so now we got two kittens. So I like kitty cats.
I like cats.
It's wonderful. Actually, we really wanted a cat. I've been trying to convince my husband for a couple of weeks, and then we saw this on the news last night, and it was like, it's obviously time to get a cat. It's just that time. It's very well staffed. It's nice that it's in the air conditioning. There are more than enough people here to assist us today, and we're really looking forward to picking out one.
I feel like you get more out of it than the cats, and you're really helping because there are so many animals in need of homes and foster homes, so that's just one of the things that just overflows. So even if you can foster for a couple weeks, a week, it just anything helps, and you just feel so great. I mean, I think that's the best thing, this joy and love of doing it.
We're having a great time here at the Feline Frenzy event, and we thought we'd have some fun and ask people some questions to test their knowledge about cats. So here we go with our Feline Fun Fact Trivia. What percentage of cats do you think are reclaimed by their owners once they're back at the shelter? I'll give you some choices here. Okay. A, 10%, B, 6%, C, 25%, or D, 50%. What do you think?
How about 6%?
6% is the right answer. Wow, that's a good call. And that is it's the right answer. Unfortunately, it is a low number, and that's why we stress very importantly for people to have their cats or dogs collared, microchipped, and with a tag on them as well. How long does the average cat live? Is it A, 20 years, B, 16 years, C, 10 years, or D, 12 years?
I'm gonna have to say D.
D, 12 years?
Yes.
That's the right answer. Good job. Good job. Nice. What is a group of cats called? Is it A, a herd, B, a pride, C, a clouder, or D, a murder?
Well, for lions, it's a pride, so I'm going to go with that. I'm not sure if it's different for regular cats.
Oh, Sally, it's not it. But I'm gonna give you another choice. How about that? It's not pride and not murder. What are the other two? We have a herd and a clouder. Which one do you think it might be?
A herd.
Try one more time.
Okay, clouder. That's pretty good, and I eliminated all three incorrect answers.
Which leaves?
Clouder.
That's right. It's the clouder.
I'm really good at this.
Which country's space program launched the first cat into space? Was it A, Russia, B, Germany, C, the United States, or D, France? Which one do you think it is?
Well, I know that all those countries did eventually launch animals into space. Can't quite remember the first one because I remember Russia did a lot of their projects, but I'm going to go with France.
France. France is the right answer, actually. Oh. What is the most popular cat breed in the United States? Do you think it's A, Siamese, B, Persian, C, Maine Coon, or D, domestic shorthair?
D, domestic shorthair.
Ah, very good. Good job. Good job. Well, thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Here we go. True or false? Cats can be fed a vegetarian diet.
That is definitely false. Cats are carnivores. They're some of the real true carnivores. And if you look at their teeth, you can tell that because the cat's incisors, they're all made for meat tearing. They don't actually have any grinding teeth. So if you feed your cats vegetables, they can't grind it up. They can't chew it. They can't digest it. So meat. We need meat.
Sounds good. Wow, she knew that answer. Thanks again, Perry.
Thank you.
Here's the question for you, sir. The cat was the symbol of liberty for what part of the old world? Was it A, China, B, Rome, C, Egypt, or D, Babylon?
A lot of people think it's Egypt. If I remember correctly, it's Rome.
Rome is the correct answer. Very good. If two cats are left to their devices and not fixed, and they are left to have kittens, and then those kittens are left to have kittens, over a course of about 5 years, what do you think the number of kittens would be total? And I'm going to give you a couple choices here. Is it A, 1,000, B, 8,000, C, 2,000, or D, 12,000?
12,000.
12,000 surprisingly is the right answer. That is right. Yes, good job, Daniel. Appreciate that. And the reason that is a high number, and definitely that is the reason why we tell people to spay and neuter and control the overpopulation. So thanks again for playing, Daniel.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. You learn something every day.
How many cats come into the Animal Service Center last year? Was it A, 500, B, 4,000, C, 2,500, or D, 10,000?
2,500.
Say again?
2,500.
What do you think, Larry?
Same.
You think 2,500? 2,500 is a good guess. However, I'll give you a clue. It's a little bit higher than that.
4,000? 4,000? Are you kidding me?
4,000 is the right answer. They received 4,000 cats that came into the shelter last year. What do you think, Pinky? I think Cat's got his tongue.
We did great today. We did really better than expected. We're taking home a lot of empty carriers. So just lots and lots of cats were adopted. But we've been ringing a bell every time a cat was adopted, and I'm getting tone deaf now from the bell. So it's looking good. We're happy.
We are just honored to have the community that supports this kind of effort, you know, and have the people come out and help the cats that really need it.
Well, Missy, we've definitely had a good time here at the Feline Frenzy event. I found the one I'm taking home. We've had a great time doing the fun fact trivia and meeting people and getting these guys some, whoa, forever homes, and that's really what it's all about. So back to you.
Thanks, Wade. It sounds like you had a blast. And as we learned, one unaltered cat can produce 12,000 offspring in just 5 years. So please remember, stopping overpopulation starts by spaying or neutering your pet. Thanks for watching. For WCOT, I'm Missy Tuttle.
Thank you.